let's just do
Well,
everything.
Yeah.
Well, let's give you a note.
You bet, I'll write you a note.
Alright.
Where do you work?
I work for Smith's.
Oh, which one?
The one on 4100 South and 5620 West.
Okay. Are they pretty good to work for?
Yeah.
Good.
He's been there
11 years.
12 years, huh?
God.
11.
Oh, good for
12.
you. Good job.
Yeah, 12.
That's
No,
longevity.
11. I started in 2006, not 2005.
How long have you two been married?
2 years.
But you've been together longer than that, right?
Yeah.
Well, we've been together for 2 years. We're not married yet.
Ew.
Anything hurting?
Nope.
Good, good.
What's up, Percy?
Just watching them do that. It's fascinating and kind of gross.
Very dark.
I've been watching these videos on YouTube all week.
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, people quite enjoy watching them. I know that.
Yeah.
I don't know what enjoyment people get from that.
It's the satisfaction of watching something that very badly needs to be popped get popped.
Yeah, now I will warn you, I don't try to pop mine, and I know it's not very good entertainment if I don't, but
No.
the reason, I mean, I can see the videos, but the reason I don't pop them is because it can make it a little bit less likely to get the full thing out. So what I'm really going for is to get it out so it won't come back on you.
Right.
But yeah, it won't be as exciting because the poppers are kind of.
No, I mean, that's the entertainment behind watching them
Yes,
is
yes.
seeing that,
for sure,
but
for sure.
no, I can understand not popping them to make sure you get everything out too.
Yeah.
I think most of them were just like really severe blackheads,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
which, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, honey, that is bleeding.
Hey, Michelle, will you put a tip on for me? Yeah. Thank you.
So I need a C and I need another template as well. And I need bigger needle drivers.
Yep. And
I have always been a bleeder.
Yes, I do find that some people really bleed more than others. What's your insurance?
Select.
Like, we'll send this to IC.
yeah, I pulled a big one out there.
I was real smart with sharp objects when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I still don't think anything can top what my little brother did. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, well, you know how I got that right there? Did I ever tell you about that?
Yeah, you've told me about all of your lovely battle scars.
Okay, what was that one from?
God, I don't remember. You have so many scars, baby.
Well, you want me to remind you?
No,
Why?
I'm good. Ew. Is
What?
that the cyst?
Well, it's encased inside this. This is actually fat.
Ew.
Because like I said, I really want to get it around it so it doesn't come
Right.
back. So it's
Ew.
Single-
Honey.
fat from the back. Well, if you have it.
And a single one or
Double if you have it.
Oh, God, that's gross.
That looked awesome.
This is going on Facebook, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably
You need more light?
Put it on YouTube first.
I will.
No, I just.
They're cauterizing
Let's
it.
get a C.
I need some more clothes.
Probably 3.
3 on poly?
Yeah. That hurting
Did you
at
feel
all?
that?
No,
Just the muscle twinge. Tell us if you feel anything.
I will.
Ew.
What?
Oh, it's smoking a little bit because they're burning it to seal it. And I can't smell anything, so I guess it's a good thing.
Good for you. Mm-hmm.
Like, that stinks. I don't want to smell it.
No, I
No.
definitely smell something now.
Okay, now I can smell it.
Thanks.
It's a 3-person job.
Yeah, it can be when
Well, at first I couldn't smell anything because I'm sick, so my nose is still a little plugged.
Right.
So I was so happy about that, but
Sorry about this cord like strangling me here.
It's okay. Yeah, I probably gotta work fast before the numbing wears off.
yeah.
Oh, it lasts a while.
Oh, okay. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, probably another. Well, it depends. You know, some people will go on for hours, and other people it's just an hour. So
Yeah. So how long till the fatty tissue you guys cut out grows back?
about a week.
About a week? Okay.
Did you say grows back?
Huh?
Did you feel that one?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to go there. No, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the lab, coming back from the lab. Well, it doesn't really necessarily all come back, but when I stitch it together, it'll kind of.
Well, it's because I noticed, you know, it's a fairly decent chunk out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll stitch it together.
It'll have a
so
little
that-
bit of a hole, though. I mean, a little bit of a divot, I should say. Not a hole, but a divot.
Okay.
I'll try to kind of pull that underlying tissue together to minimize the divot, but there still might be
Okay.
a bit of a divot there. Just because you have this mass, this growth that's kind of pushing aside the other tissues.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I did it over just so they could see the top of it.
But if you put it on YouTube first, then you could just post
Link on Facebook.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they could just click on that if they want to watch it.
Okay.
What?
So, are you guys going to give him like numbing medication to help with it afterwards? Any prescriptions or anything?
we'll give you some a prescription pill, like a painkiller. A lot of people just use Tylenol and ibuprofen. But
Okay.
We'll give you something called tramadol just in case
Okay.
it gets worse than that. And you know, you never know how much it's going to hurt. Some people are like, oh, I didn't have any pain. I never took anything. And then other people who experience quite a bit of discomfort.
So basically, with you and your high pain tolerance, Tylenol and ibuprofen should probably help, but you'll have the other if it.
Okay.
Right.
I love my high pain tolerance.
Yeah.
That's a real blessing. Couldn't block it.
No. I will admit I'm a sissy when it comes to pain, but I've got tattoos, so.
Uh-huh. You know, it's really funny. I didn't know about this, but I was reading this book. Good. And I don't think we ever talked about this in medical school. There's a condition where people don't feel pain. Isn't that crazy? So it was talking about this guy in this book, how they adopted this kid and how he had this lack of pain sensation. So he wouldn't know how to, you know.
And they always have to do checks on
Control
themselves all day
himself
long because they don't know if they
Yeah.
bumped or done
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird condition. But
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds good in some ways, but on the other hand, it's a little
Right.
dangerous because they don't.
Right. They could get hurt and
Yes.
not realize it.
Right, yeah. I mean, that's, you know, one of your body's defense mechanisms, but let's have Michelle drop this. Maybe like a 305 volt.
Yeah, when I had that happen, I was like 7 years old and I didn't cry at all.
Really?
The house I lived in a while
Yeah, the
ago,
three
there
of us.
were cows behind us and like a farm area, and I wanted to go pet the cows, so I was climbing the fence, and the top of the
Oh.
fence was one of those fences.
Oh,
that are
one of
like
the
that.
barbed
Oh,
fences.
Ooh, yikes.
And I put my hand right on top of that when I got to the top. And
Oof.
Oh, bummer.
yeah.
Well, honey, that sounds like something you would do.
Uh-huh. Same with that. Another thing that I would do.
No, I was like 13. No, I was 12 when I did.
Disposing of this.
No, yeah, I was 13 when I did that face plant off the high dive. I didn't cry for that.
Wow.
Yeah, no, Moab City Pool. I did a face plant off the high dive because my foot missed a rung.
Yikes. You grew up in Moab?
I was in town visiting. I lived in Colorado at the time. But I was in town visiting my grandparents.
Gotcha.
And decided to go night swimming with my cousins.
Uh-huh.
And went to go off the high dive and my foot missed a step and down I went. I face plant, still have the scars from it. And everyone was around me and, you know, I think everyone was expecting me to freak out. And I'm just like, I think I need to go pee. That was my response. I have to go pee.
So my son, my oldest son, is not really...
Probably shouldn't make me laugh right now.
Yeah. My son has been kind of, how do I say this nicely, crybaby. That's the word for, a nice word for crybaby. Anyway, he hasn't been a real, like, buck-up kind of kid when things happen. He cries. And so this was a few years back, and he was playing Little League Baseball. Well, the ball, like, that he was up by the pitching mound. There was that one where it's like a machine that pitches the ball, you know?
Right.
Anyway, and so he's up close by the machine, and the ball gets pitched, and then the hitter hits the ball, and it smacks my son right in the nose.
Oh.
That was so painful.
Did it break his nose?
No, it didn't break his nose, and he whimpered a little, but he didn't scream, because sometimes at home he'll, like, scream like he's got a hot poker in his eye, like, whoa,
oh my
kid,
God,
that's
no.
like, that kind of hurt that bad, you know? And anyway, so I was actually proud of him that he kind of controlled that.
At least for a minute.
Yeah.
What's that look on your face for?
I'm just watching that.
Oh.
No, my younger brother, when I still lived in Colorado, he's got ADHD, and he was at that age where curiosity is everything. And he got a hold of my mom's gun.
Ooh.
And he shot part of his finger off.
Oh no.
Oh no, he didn't cry. He was so calm about it. He bald-faced lied to my parents about how it happened.
No way.
What? You never told me that.
Yeah, I did, honey. He said something under the house fell on it and cut it. No.
So how'd they find out the truth?
The police came to investigate, obviously.
Oh, funny.
Why? Because they heard a gunshot?
No. No one heard a gunshot. It sounded like something had actually fallen. So, you know, that part was plausible.
So everyone just thought something fell?
Yeah, until they sent me under the house to go see what had actually happened, because Mom was on the way to the hospital with little brother. Their little brother and little sister are sitting in my dad's car waiting to go with, and they're like, okay, you're the only one small enough and seems to be able to, you know, be calm. We need you and an officer to go under the house, you know, see what it was, if it's really dangerous, that way we can remove it.
So why did the cops show up?
Because, honey, that's what happens. When ambulance shows up, so do the cops and paramedics, and, you know, all we told them was that someone was on the verge of losing a finger.
Oh, so, yeah, I'm
They
pretty
sent
sure.
the whole crew.
They sent the whole crew. So, they had me go under the house to see what it was, because I was the only one who was short enough to go under without smacking my head on anything. And saw that it was my mom's gun, you know, called the cops. The cops came and took the gun, and, you know, I had to tell my dad, my stepdad, raised me from the time I was 6 months old, that, you know, he shot himself.
Oh.
And, to this day, I still don't think that my youngest brother knows what happened. And this was, God, this was like 4 years ago now.
And your mom never got her gun back?
No, she got her gun back.
Why'd they get it back?
They had to put it into a safe that was combination locked, and, you know, they have to lock it at all times, and they had to say that the police were more than welcome to stop by and do random checks to make sure that it was locked. And
how often did that happen?
it happened fairly often while I was still there. I don't know if that still actually happens or not. But, yeah, I didn't sleep that night.
Yeah.
Well, I was in college. I was doing homework when it actually happened. I didn't sleep that night. I had a 5 a.m. class. Oh my freaking god. I was so tired.
Don't make me laugh.
But no, when my dad found out and my little sister found out, they lost it. Which, you know, I understand. And I think the reason I was so calm about it is because I was so sleep deprived. I'm just like, what? What is even happening? Yeah, you're gonna have a nice scar, baby.
Good luck scar there, no question.
Yeah, it's
Another
okay.
scar added to my list.
Yeah. Now, are those just gonna come out, or do we have to come in?
I want to see you back in about 3 weeks and get those
3
out.
weeks?
Yep.
Okay.
So I will put a waterproof bandage on this.
Okay.
I'd leave it on for probably 3 days and then take it off.
Okay.
Because after that, it doesn't matter if it gets wet. And I like it to get wet so it cleans it off a little bit.
Okay.
So 3 days, take it off, and after that, if you want to put a smaller
Stop
bandage
the
on,
video
you
and
can.
just take a picture.